Welcome. Today we're continuing the Gintama journey with episodes 72 and 73. As always, if you enjoy the content I'm making and you want to support this channel, you can head over to my Patreon. Link is in the description down below. Also, you can join the Discord server if you want to talk or just hang out. And subscribe if you want to see more. So let's get into episode 72. I think this was one of the weirdest episodes of Gintama. Of course, the second part of this episode. The whole story about that was built up so well. I really enjoyed that little story, even though Katsura just made it up in his mind on the spot, which is very impressive. Which made me think, after the episode, I was a bit surprised at how fast he was able to do that. But when and it's in such a exaggerated, over the top manner. But when you're in a state of nervousness and anxiety, there's an infinite possibility of things you can imagine which are not real. And those things can be very much over the top. So it is a perfect example for that. When you're so tense, when you're in a state of anxiety, everything seems like a threat. Your life is in danger. You see obstacles everywhere, and that is exactly how it was with Katsura, seeing creating that actually very heartfelt and beautiful story. Her not even being his real daughter, his daughter-in-law, I guess, yeah. But her seeing him as a true father, not leaving his side, that was very touching. And then turning into moles. All the story, all the build up to them just being an obstacle in his way. Not really, yes, an obstacle, but also something he should look out for so he doesn't hurt them. And there again shines Katsura's character. He cares for people and animals. Living things. Yeah, just very out of the ordinary. And about the first part, which was not very, noteworthy, just one thing, and that was very unusual for Gin's character to be so. To be blushing, to be so embarrassed, standing in front of a woman. Not that he looks down upon women, but usually when he meets a woman, he's not really romantically interested. He doesn't really care about that. And seeing this side was so, surprising. Just surprising. Have we ever seen him blush like that? I don't think so. So, and it was never in any kind of way hinted at that he would be interested or is a fan of that host. She's a host, right? I think so, yeah. Yeah, very interesting. Maybe there's some more development on that part. Maybe if there's a new love interest coming, even though I kind of ship Sachan and Gin. It's not a match made in heaven because Sachan is sometimes very crazy, very weird, but so is Gintoki, but in his own way. They're both in their own ways. There is a ship for me, but I don't think she would be the one for him. Maybe we still have a lot of episodes to go. Maybe there's a time when a woman comes and she is the one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, but aside from that, fun little episode. Not much more to say. Let's get into episode 73. Okay, that ending kind of threw me off with the whole episode. So many questions are left to, just interpretation or just left open. For example, how did they get cured? Because that is very important to the character arc, or not the character arc, but the story of Masamune. Because he was inflicted with the parasitic mushroom. And they made it seem like when Marinosuke talked about the affliction, he made it seem like it was incurable, and that Masamune had been having it for a long time. That is why he had to be put down. That is why he's been going on a rampage for since then, since the affliction started. Now, a possibility could be that it's only curable on human beings or humanoids and not animals. That would be an explanation why they wouldn't just have cured Masamune instead of putting him down. Yeah, that I don't know why they wouldn't explore that option. And why, if it were only for humans, only possible for humans, why they wouldn't show that or explain that. I liked the episode up to that point, but the ending kind of made the episode not as good for me. I still very much enjoyed the episode, don't get me wrong. I always do. Even for the not so good Gintama episodes or the slow ones, I enjoyed them all. And it was also the fact that they didn't flesh out the backstory too much. Sometimes that doesn't have to be the case. You can just show a few panels or just have a few sentences, a few words about the backstory, about the past. But I think on this occasion it was kind of necessary to add more to the relationship between the two of them, between Marinosuke and Masamune, so that the final confrontation would have been more impactful, more emotional. It didn't impact me as much. I don't know about you. You can tell me, you can write that in the comments, what you think about the backstory and how much you empathize with the characters. Just the combination of the backstory not being so meager, and the non-existent explanation of the cure. What I think that was the best part about this episode. The point where it had the most impact on me personally was when Masamune bowed his head in front of Marinosuke. I felt that. That was very powerful. That little moment there. He was basically saying, I trust you. I accept death. I'm ready for you to be the one who ends my life. I'm okay with that. That was very powerful. I like that. But then again, it was kind of reduced with the non-explanation of the cure. Because he maybe would have been able to cure him, then Masamune would have continued living on the mountain, or just migrated to another territory, a new territory, and he would have not touched any more humans. It just lived his life as a normal huge sized bear. Yeah. Also, really another good thing about this episode, Gintoki's words of wisdom, as always, very essential to Marinosuke changing his direction of action, I guess. You know, him saying, you have to come down from the mountain to experience being able to climb a mountain. Because Marinosuke, he kind of settled himself on the mountain. I think he was content with it, but also in a way unfulfilled. And again, the words Gintoki said changed his mind, made him realize that there's more that awaits him. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, leave a like, comment down below what you think. As I said before, what you think about the cure not being explained, all that stuff. And subscribe if you want to see more. So, enjoy your day, take care, and bye.